Today I am going to be sharing about all of the fall books that are in our book basket. Hi everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. My name is Geraldine. I'm a mom of 3 kids ages 10, 3, and 1, and this is our 6th year homeschooling. So today I wanted to share what we have in our fall themed book basket. And this is a basket that I actually keep right here at my fireplace, right behind where I'm sitting right now, so that they are easily accessible and the kids can grab them whenever they're interested in looking at one of these books. Most of the books that are in my basket right now are from the library, but I did pick them because we have either read them before and really enjoyed them, and my daughter enjoys looking at books, year after year around the same themes, but also because I wanted to introduce them to my little guy who's 3, and just all of the things that happen in the fall: apples, pumpkins, leaves changing. So let's go ahead and just jump right in. The first book that we have is The Big Leaf Pile, which is a scholastic book from Clifford the Red Dog. And I know my son will love this one because it has to do with leaves and big leaf piles, and he really enjoys playing in leaves and raking them for my husband and things like that. The next book is The Biggest Pumpkin Ever by Stephen Kroll, and I have been reading this book every fall for years. I read it in my kindergarten classroom and to my daughter ever since she was little. And this is just a really cute book about 2 mice that become friends because they are actually feeding the same pumpkin, and it grows really big, and it's just a lot of fun. The next book is It's Pumpkin Time by Zoe Hall, and this is just a great book with some really pretty illustrations about pumpkin time, planting a pumpkin patch. So the next book that I have is The Pumpkin Book by Gail Gibbons. And this is a great book that talks all about the life cycle of the pumpkin. It starts out in the springtime when they are planting seeds and how they help the pumpkins to grow. And then after they harvest them, what they do with the pumpkins. It's just a really fun book. We also had the apple book that I already had to return to the library, so I will put a picture of that up here. But Gail Gibbons is just a really great author for lots of kind of life science topics. So definitely check her books out. So the next book that I have here is Apples and Pumpkins by Anne Rockwell. And we haven't read this book yet. This is a new one to us, but it's from the library. And so we're excited to read about that. The next book we have is From Seed to Pumpkin by Wendy Pfeffer. And this is a stage 1 Let's Read and Find Out Science book from that series. And so we look forward to just learning about the life cycle of a pumpkin from this book as well. The next book that we have here is Pumpkin Time by Urzi's Deek, and this just looks like a fun story to go along with our pumpkin and fall theme. And then the last book here is Johnny Appleseed, A Tall Tale Retold and Illustrated by Stephen Kellogg. And I remember actually seeing this book when I was a kid, and also remember reading it at school when I was student teaching. So this book just brings back good memories. So those were all of the books that I currently have in our fall theme book basket. If you are looking for some other great recommendations on books that you might want to get from your library or when you're at thrift stores or things like that, some of the book lists that I like to look at are Sarah Mackenzie's book lists from Read Aloud Revival, and she has book lists for all sorts of different things. She has monthly book lists based on what month it is. She has holiday book lists and history book lists, all sorts of different book lists about different topics. If you enjoy videos like this, please don't forget to hit that like button down below and subscribe so that you know when I am posting new videos. I would love to hear down below what books that you really love for the fall time. I am always looking for good recommendations. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you next time.